What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so FanDuel Network analyst Michelle Beadle, formerly of BSPN. I can't even say she's in hot water because she's not. She's not. She's not. But because she's having so many people defending her right now. But when talking about the Denver Nuggets, instead of Nuggets, she used the N-word. Okay? Matter of fact, here's a video for you to see yourself. Don't just rely on what I'm saying. Here's the video for your own judgment.
Michael Porter Jr. recently said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets don't win this,
that was a good one.
Don't try to get me on that. They might have to break up the team." Lou, are you buying that this is the last dance for the Denver Nuggets?
Yeah, I'm buying.
Nuggets.
I'm buying it. Beadle, you're gonna be in trouble today.
That's not fair. It's not even a thing. It's not even a word.
Sounded like it.
You would love that.
Listen, anyways, I'm buying it. All good things come to an end.
I don't like hearing it though.
And it feels
We didn't
like
like
we didn't like
hearing
hearing
it.
that either.
We sure did. I'm sweating.
It's all right,
man.
Beadle. You covered in the cloth. I got you. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
She's good.
No, I'm sweating.
But listen,
Jackass.
moly.
listen, all good things come to an end, and it's just like again when you have a championship pedigree.
Now, look, I'm seeing a lot of people say, I would say 95% of people that I see that are reacting to that are saying, man, y'all making a big deal out of this, man. She clearly didn't mean it. She didn't mean no harm. I mean, look, man, we all say it. So why are you tripping when she say it? And, look, man, it was a mistake, and she didn't mean to say the real N word, and she said clearly with an A at the end, not an ER. That spiel. And you know what? She may have not meant to say it. She may have. Maybe she she put the wrong syllable out there, and instead of saying Nuggets, it said Nick. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, that's possible. Or maybe she's too comfortable using that word. Maybe she's way too comfortable using that word, and it just came out subconsciously. And I know she's used that word before, because she hangs around a lot of black folks, and they probably let her use that word, give her a quote unquote black pass, and she's too comfortable using that term, and it just popped out. That's what I tend to think. But yeah, people make mistakes pronouncing words. But you know what? That's not what I'm even really pissed off about, really. That's not even what I'm really pissed off about. What I'm pissed off about is the absolute disgusting hypocrisy and double standards all across the board here. Okay? This is the same woman, Michelle Beadle, who about 10 years ago, I think it was, 10 years ago, got Stephen A. Smith suspended for saying something that's common sense, that we all need to keep our hands to ourselves. I think he was reacting to the Ray Rice tape, right? The same Ray Rice tape, which disgusted everybody, right? But these same people, when they looked at the Dana White tape, were making all these excuses for Dana White. And that's another thing. I'm always seeing certain people always getting excuses for their bad behavior or mess ups or slip ups. It's always these excuses. There's always these rational excuses for them. It's coming from a rational mind, and stop jumping to conclusions. Oh man, look, they didn't mean any harm. They made a mistake, right? More than likely, there's not going to be any punishments for her saying that, right? Whatever. Michael Irvin lost his job for what now? With ESPN, aka BSPN. Why did he lose his job? For touching someone's elbow. Touching someone's elbow. Niggas, and yeah, I use this since you don't have a problem with her saying it. Niggas were going out their way to make that some sort of fireable offense. Oh man, you can't be putting your hands on people's elbows, man. I mean, that's assault. That's assault, man. You can't be doing that. You can't put your elbow, man. It don't make no man. I don't care. You just can't do it. Men, niggas. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Really is. Unbelievable. And then, another thing. Why do I got this sinking? I noticed some things, man. I noticed somebody like me, or the brother 78, right? We'll be called simps for taking up for Angel Reese, right? But I noticed these same dudes go out their way to protect Michelle and Susie and Becky Lou, Rachel, Amber, Phoebe, Caitlyn. We know about that, right? We know Caitlyn gets protected. This is different. When you go out of your way and become the Black Knight, her shining knight protector, somehow you don't see that as simping. Interesting. Just very interesting you don't see that as simping. Because I do believe that if this was, say, Jamel Hill getting caught using a slur, I think those other dudes, even if you use the same rationale, they've been calling for her to get fired. I do believe that. I tend to believe that, These the same dudes, the same clowns that was trying to save Amber Geiger from going to prison. Trying to justify it. If not justified, explain it away. I just noticed those same patterns all the time. And what the hell was Lou Williams laughing at? I don't know, man. Maybe it's a generational thing. Maybe it's just that I come from a different generation. It bothers me to see. I get if you now look, if Lou Williams and Michelle Beadle know each other, if they know each other and he knows how she is and whatever, that's one thing. But me personally, I've dealt with a lot of racism, a lot of it since I was a kid, especially once I got out of the I would say the safe confounds of high school. Because when I was in high school, high school was probably about 97% Black. But it's interesting. When I was younger, schools where I live at in VA were more integrated. And I was dealing with racism then. I just didn't realize what it was. I thought it was people that didn't like me for some reason. I said, why do these white girls just always treat me so bad? Why do they say these things about me? I didn't know. In hindsight, I know. Then when I got older, I've dealt with it so many times. So it's like, it amazes me. I'm sorry. If it seems like I'm super sensitive to this stuff, hey man, that's just how it is. That's what I've dealt with in my life. And I know that there is certain hypocrisies. And another thing, we trivialize that word so much that when people use it or say things that are blatantly racist, we laugh. We laugh. We're a punchline. Because you better believe if she said anything that was remotely insulting of any other group, she would have been suspended, if not terminated. Because we know somebody just sent a link, share a link to a movie, and they almost had their total NBA career derailed. Miles Leonard said the slur, right? Playing what? A video game, Fortnite or something? His NBA career has ended. It's over. It's over. But with us, man, man, just said, man, yeah, man, it's just a term, man, it's just a word, man. It's just a word. You said to everybody else. To everybody else, it's just a word. I get it. You love white women. There's nothing wrong with that. You love them. I like all women. I like white women, black women, Asian women, Hispanic women. I love all women. I get it. But you really, really love white women. Just admit it. You love white women. And you go out on your shield for them. Just say that's the real reason. And you hate black women. Just admit that. Just say it. I'm not talking to all of you, but you know some of you I'm talking to you. You won't admit it, but that's how you feel. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it.